Yeah, hi there. These comments, I'm going to just use your initials, M, and you completed a independent speaking practice test. I think it's my favorite. What is your favorite season of the year? So let's hear it.
About your question, what's the season is and when it occurs, what the weather is like during this season, what your typical activities are during this season, and explain why it is your favorite season. About the season that I prefer, the answer is winter. Winter is my favorite season in the year. It is the most productive season to me. I work, study, and eat more. It occurs between September to March, and the weather in Egypt at this time fine. In the morning,
the weather in Egypt at this time is fine, so don't forget your verb in there.
And cold in the night. Also, I love traveling at this time together with playing football with my friends. Unfortunately, I love.
Now, when you say I love playing football and traveling, say I also like winter, or winter is also my favorite season of the year because I can play sports and travel. So make sure as you get to the different parts of your response, you're connecting it back to the purpose.
Swimming, but the weather is cold at this time. In this season, my mood is very good. And I only take one shower per day rather than summer. Also, eating in winter is fine to me. I can stand for 2 meals per day. One of the most beautiful scenes that I have ever seen is that the rain. The rain in the morning is wonderful in the winter. Finally, for me, winter is the best season that you have to win, and don't forget this pretty chance. Michael, also I include this quotation from Wikipedia. The quotation says that winter is the coldest season of the year in polar climates and temperate climates between autumn.
Now, why are you quoting from Wikipedia? Now, I'm a little confused here. I don't know what independent speaking task this is. This doesn't sound like anything from my online TOEFL course. So is this an IELTS? Are you doing IELTS practice here? So I'm not even sure how to grade this response, to be honest with you. So you have to let me know exactly what it is you want me to do. So what practice test is this? Now, are you one of my online students? And if so, what is the practice test number that you're completing?
And Frank, winter is caused by the axis of the Earth in that hemisphere being oriented away from the sun. Different cultures define different dates as the start of winter, and some use definition.
Again, why are you giving me all this information?
Based on weather. When it's winter in the northern hemisphere, it is summer in the southern hemisphere, and vice versa. In many
to me, this doesn't really connect to the question. The question is, what is your favorite season of the year and why? And now you're giving me this big definition about winter and what winter is and how it's defined by different people, but it doesn't really answer the question.
Winter is associated with snow and decreasing temperatures. The moment of winter solstice is when the sun elevation with respect to north.
The winter solstice,
or south pole, is at its most negative value. That is, the sun is at its farthest below the horizon as measured from the pole. The earliest sunset and the latest sunrise dates outside the polar regions differ from the date of the winter solstice. However, these depend on latitude. Due to
So basically, you're reading some information, but I'm not sure why or what you're trying to do or how it relates to the speaking response that you started out
at. Due to the variation in the solar day throughout the year, caused by the Earth's elliptical orbit. Thank you, Michael, and I'm waiting for your reply. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.
All right, you're welcome, and happy holidays to you. So I don't know what to say. I don't know how to grade this. I'm not sure what to do with it. But I can tell you that the information that you gave from Wikipedia, I don't think really did well in terms of connecting back to the purpose of what you're trying to do in the beginning of your task. Alright, so I'm not really going to give you a score, so send me a quick email. Remind me again, M. I think you go by MS, the initials. Send me a quick email and tell me exactly what it is you're trying to do. Now, are you one of my paying students? Because most of my students wouldn't send me a recording like this. The students who are completing my online course, they'll send me an independent or an integrated speaking task, and they'll ask me to score that, and that's what I will do. Alright, anyway, happy holidays to you.